Hi, and welcome to Between Dimensions. I'm Monica Gonzalez, an astrologer and spiritual healer. And I couldn't let today go by without talking about the current planetary alignment. We have 7 planets in the skies in the northern hemisphere right now. We also have a new moon in Pisces and an upcoming Venus retrograde. And we're going to dive into what all of that means and how it's going to affect you over the next couple of days.
Beyond what we see, beyond what we know, there is a space where the physical and the metaphysical meet. Welcome to Between Dimensions, where we bridge the gap between 3D and 5D, the seen and the unseen, the logical and the mystical. From astrology to energy healing, from past lives to cosmic connections, together we explore the mysteries of existence with curiosity, wisdom, and an open mind.
I'm sure most of you have already heard that there is a planetary alignment happening tonight. We have Mercury joining the planetary parade, and as you can see here on today's astrological chart, February 28th at 4:01 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, we have Saturn, Mercury, Neptune, Venus, Uranus, Jupiter, and Mars all in alignment in the northern hemisphere, represented by the bottom half of the circle. And depending on if you include Pluto as a planet, then you might say we have 8. Up to you. But let's see what this would look like in an actual sky situation. This is from the app called Night Sky. I will be changing my screen momentarily. Okay. So in this night sky version, you can see we have all the way to the west is the sun. Down here, this is where this kind of bright spot is. Next to the sun or close to the sun will be visible is Saturn. Then we have Mercury, Neptune, which you'll need a telescope to see, Venus, which should be visible, Uranus, that you'll need a telescope, Jupiter, that should be visible. And if you followed this line across the sky from west to east, you will see Mars. I just don't have a screen big enough to show it. But let's talk about what this means astrologically. Planetary alignments with a few planets isn't that rare. Kind of happens all the time. But to have all 7 planets in the northern hemisphere hasn't happened since 2022 and won't happen again until 2040. So it does feel like we need to take a pause, stop, and ask ourselves, what does this mean? How is this going to impact us? And obviously, this can be very subjective and up for interpretation. But to me, it honestly feels like the northern hemisphere is center stage. And let's be honest, there is a lot going on right now. I don't know about you, but I wake up every day wondering, what's gonna happen? Are we going into war? Are we having World War III? What kind of changes are going to impact my life today? What's the price of gas and the price of eggs? And who knows what's going on, right? But it does feel like all these planets are here with their popcorn, just waiting to see what goes down. And honestly, so am I. Because I don't really know what's going on, but it does feel like there's this dark night of the soul energy. And if you don't know what a dark night of the soul is, well, brace yourself. Because if you have one, it is a tough experience, but one full of healing and growth. A dark night of the soul is the moment in your life where you suddenly just stop, look at your life truthfully, honestly, with a clear vision. And you ask yourself, is this what I want? Is this how I want to spend the rest of my life? Is this what I see for my future? And then you have to grapple with possible regrets, possible mistakes you've made, which can be really jarring and really difficult to process and really difficult to view yourself as an objective being. You kind of pull yourself out of, your life emotionally and just look at it objectively and ask yourself, is this the person I want to be? Is this who I want the world to know me as? And those are difficult feelings to process. And that's what I think is possibly going on right now on a global scale. I think people are waking up and saying to themselves, is this where humanity is supposed to be? Is this where we're supposed to go? Aren't we supposed to be more evolved than this? Aren't we supposed to be nicer to each other? Aren't we supposed to be living in beautiful communities where we share with each other and enjoy each other's company? I think that's where we want the world to go. Not in this divisive, solitary way, but more towards community and love. I hope you feel the same way. But luckily, we also have a new moon in Pisces starting tonight. And the new moon energy is all about new beginnings, new intentions, manifestations, and reflection. So, wonderful time to sit down, review your life, reflect on where you are. And if you don't like what you see, make a plan for how you want to manifest the rest of your life. What kind of things do you want to be doing? What kind of energy do you want to bring in? Who do you want in your life? And then figure out a way to go get it. And by doing the simple practice of writing it all down, you are telling the universe, you know what? This is what I want, and this is what I expect from my life. We also have Venus going retrograde on March 2nd. And this is going to be a bit of a challenge for some of our relationships because Venus in retrograde is where a lot of healing comes. It's going to be a time, again, of reflection, but on what we define love as and whether or not we are feeling fulfilled. So we might have some tough conversations with our loved ones, whether or not we feel supported by them or if there is enough intimacy. These are the type of questions or conversations that are going to come up. And this is a really wonderful time to address any issues in your relationships and decide for yourself. Is this what you want? Do you want something else? And is there a way or a path that you can both go on to bring you closer together, bring you into alignment, and just live a life full of love? If you're feeling like this is what's going on in your life, where you're waking up and you have no idea what to believe, what to do, how to plan for the future, let's talk about it. I'm here. Let's have a conversation because this is a wild time and I think we do really need each other and we need community. So reach out to me. You can find me on YouTube, Facebook, TikTok, Instagram. You can email me at betweendimensions111@gmail.com. I'm here for the conversation. I want to build community. I want, to have a group of people who want to make a difference in the world, or at least a difference in each other's lives. Bring a little bit more light, love, peace, and happiness. Bye.